Hey, what up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach bringing the Aces and Eights back right here for you today. I'm about to head off and go pay my mortgage at the bank today, but I wanted to make sure that I had time to squeeze in a video talking a little bit about the Dolph Ziggler versus John Cena feud, which it looks like is going to be coming. I know that if you go back to Monday, you can tell how really pumped up I was about John Cena announcing that he was going to be leaving WWE and taking some time off, thinking that more than likely this was going to be building somebody up, putting somebody over on Monday Night Raw. I was thinking was, a good point to have a title change using the United States Open Challenge, and then you could set up a match for the Hell in the Cell, where that person would sort of destroy Cena and would write a story for his absence when he's going to be leaving WWE for the two pay-per-views in November and December. I thought that's the direction that they were going. Honestly, I thought that the New Day stuff on Monday Night Raw honestly was really enjoyable, and it might lead into on Monday. I guess we've seen Xavier Woods versus Cena, we've seen Biggie Langston versus Cena. I'm guessing on Monday we're going to see Kofi Kingston go up against John Cena just by why has that car got their door open driving down the road? But just by a process of elimination, you would think that the New Day, all three members would be getting, United States title shots and going after the belt. But at the end of the show, when the beatdown was going on, we saw Dolph Ziggler come running out of the back, trying to make the save. And during this, he did a super kick to John Cena. And immediately, to me, the air was sucked out of the room. I mean, I thought it was cool that they were getting the New Day over. They're trying to make them more of as a destructive heel instead of just a comedy faction that people are laughing at and having a good time with. But everybody knows that they're playing off of, Dolph Ziggler's relationship with Nikki Bella on Total Divas. I know that in the past I've talked about, that basically there's three different universes inside of WWE. There's the WWE universe, which includes Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, and pay-per-views. There's the NXT universe, which includes Triple H as a mega babyface booker, everything that lives within there. And sometimes things merge from NXT and come in onto WWE, and then on top of that, there's also the Total Divas universe, which basically involves the WWE universe, and I guess at times has used the NXT universe as well because of the Eva Marie storyline with her training to become a wrestler, and then her future matches being involved on Total Divas episodes. But honestly, now they're plucking these storylines and building them up on Total Divas, and they're they've done this in the past with the girls, and it's been alright because it's just been the Divas division. But now, as a main storyline, they're going to build off of John Cena being mad at Dolph Ziggler, that Dolph Ziggler is making a play for Nikki Bella, because Dolph Ziggler knows that Nikki wants to get married, wants to have kids. Dolph is thinking that maybe he made a mistake with the breakup with Nikki, and that he can give Nikki things that she's looking for inside of her life, and maybe Nikki would make him a whole lot more happier. How you're going to play off on the fact that Lana and Dolph have an ongoing storyline. I know that Lana was at Monday Night Raw but was not used on the show. I don't know if maybe you're just going to flat out drop the Dolph and Lana storyline and sort of maybe find a way for Lana to insert herself into the Rusev and Summer Rae storyline. But it's just kind of weird and it's kind of fishy. I know that the Rusev and Dolph Ziggler storyline took a major hit with Lana's injury and her not being able to wrestle, because you could definitely tell that they were playing up the fact that they were going to do probably a mixed tag. I believe it was going to be at Night of Champions, where it was going to be Rusev and Summer against Dolph and Lana. But I don't know, to use Total Divas as your jumping off point for John Cena's absence, with him, maybe trying to just clear his head of everything that is going on with Nikki, because the rumors that are out there that he's going to try and get Nikki pregnant, that he's going to try and marry Nikki during this time off, doesn't make sense, because Nikki Bella and the Bellas are still scheduled to wrestle throughout John Cena's absence, so they're not going to be getting any extra time off along that way. But I don't know. Dolph Ziggler versus John Cena would be one hell of a match, especially with the being babyface, bringing babyface, and having to try the lines of the people that want John Cena to be heel. Will be able to look at this storyline thinking that he's the bad guy going after Dolph because Dolph's, kind of trying to give Nikki what she wants in her life, even though he's sort of butting in to her relationship. He's trying to get what he wants. The people that are looking for Dolph Ziggler to be a major player inside of WWE, they'll be able to jump on and thinking that he's working with John Cena and think that we're going back to that TLC pay-per-view. I can't remember what year that was from, where they main evented the show, and Ziggler actually got the win over John Cena because of AJ tipping over the ladder on John, and then Dolph being able to climb up and grab the ladder. And we all thought that was going to make him a bigger major player. He would eventually cash in at WrestleMania 29 to become the champion, and then because of a concussion, they sort of kicked him back down the ladder, and that sucks. But maybe they can have everything work out on Monday, where maybe you have the Kofi Kingston versus John Cena match. Dolph Ziggler comes out trying to make it up to him. And ends up super kicking Cena again. This time the New Day are able to capitalize by pinning John Cena. Kofi Kingston becomes the U.S. champ. That would sort of make Xavier Woods and Biggie Langston the tag team champions. And you'd be able to play off the things that the New Day were saying that they were trying to do as a group by not just making it a tag team, going back to the Money in the Bank pay-per-view where Kofi wrestled in the Money in the Bank. You had Biggie Langston and Xavier Woods wrestling in the tag team match. I believe they were tag team champions at that time. And I think that's the night they ended up losing them to the primetime players. But I could be a little bit off there. But I honestly, for there, it accomplishes the goal that the New Day said that they were trying to do. But they said, we're coming for your championships a few weeks ago. Nobody really knew what that meant. But it meant that they were going to keep on coming after the United States Championship with the Open U.S. Challenge. John Cena would be able to find a way for his sabbatical after leaving. But I don't know, from there, do you have a rematch against Kofi Kingston at Hell in the Cell? From that point, do you just start the Dolph Ziggler storyline? Maybe you have Nikki Bella butt herself into the Hell in the Cell match, trying to get these people to stop fighting, and that's when just Cena walks out. I don't know, but we'll have to see. But this is a brewing storyline inside of WWE, or honestly, when it comes down to it, it could be nothing come Monday.